now in the lead.
And look at the size of this group then, Peter, then. As they cross the line, half place, Benyat Fernandez is ahead of him in 5th. Ramaddeepa and Singapong, 7th and 8th. Danish watching our place then.
And Brian Uriarte came up the inside from about 10th place to 5th.
How many will we have in this leading group now? It will be 14 riders. Series leader, he's up into 9th position. Guillaume Plonk, yesterday's podium finisher, down in 10th place. Dan
plays on the brakes there into the first right-hander.
That is Morelli. Look, you've got to be careful, guys. You can't let him get away, basically, in this lead group now. 14. So everybody would just about get a point. Ramastorfer in 11th.
And Ramaddeepa there has gone inside Brian Uriarte to take 4th place.
This is getting a bit... big move there for 3rd place. Benyat Fernandez up the inside. A second adrift in that second chasing group. Well, what a race we have on here.
I think. But it's still Veda Pratama that leads, but only just from Gonzalez.
Of Pugliese there. Moves him wide. But as I was saying, you know, Morelli's not riding with 12 laps to go.
Right, and Brian won yesterday, passing Ramaddeepa just at the end. They spread out across the track. Oh my goodness, it's so tight. But Veda Pratama has the advantage. Can't push him back into...
Someone to let get away.
No, he isn't. I think Brian Uriarte has seen that turn. He knows it of the race. But in a way, you know, he was almost the moral winner, I felt, of the race yesterday. Did 2nd place ahead of number 11 Gonzalez.
Danish has moved up another couple of spots, Peter.
He was around to watch Marco Morelli be so superb at Assen. So much leading, didn't he?
Yeah, we've got a technical problem that Ramastorfer pulling out of the race. He pulled off up into 7th place now. There he is in the middle of this shot, just behind Fernandez there. So Danish feeling...
And that's why I think he moved up into 5th place and is now up into 4th place. He doesn't want to see Marco Morelli disappear, just as you...
At turn 1, unfortunately, banging his machine. He's fallen down the order, so something not right there for him, unfortunately. A bit more in it. Maybe the pressure's taken off in some kind of weird way, although Brian Uriarte is much closer.
Said Matt.
Well then, up the hill we come once again. Then it's going to... he is out of the race, the Austrian. In the championship tour now, as we look ahead from Danish to Uriarte. Maybe Danish is feeling a bit more left and flick it right down the waterfall. How fast can you go through here? Well, look at that. Look at the gap.
Leading as he did yesterday, and there is the number 5 of Leo Ramos.
In the groove and a bit more up for the fight now.
Oh my goodness, it is
and he cuts right across the front. I mean, Morelli's not hanging around. I'll be very interested to see the lap times this time around.
Now, the 32 of Ramaddeepa has the advantage, but there's the yellow helmet
of Benyat Fernandez. Goodness me, he squeezed him as much as you possibly can.
See, Uriarte will be late on the brakes here, close up on that leading trio, so he comes out of Gonzalez up the inside.
Can't push in, can't push in.
On the white helmet, can't push and takes...
That was sensational.
Okay, right, it is the 54 of Veda Pratama that still has out of the corner. The leading trio still have the advantage. Marco Morelli over, but it's not green there, so that 2nd place.
Can't push in, pushing them out the way. Good stuff from the Kyrgyzstani rider.
The advantage, but only just. The white helmet of Karpushin in 2nd place. Doesn't matter. Marco Morelli has the advantage. Ramaddeepa, the man who finished 2nd.
There's Ramaddeepa still leads the way into the final corner then. Look at this enormous leading group.
Then Brian Uriarte in 3rd. Down the hill they go. Absolutely superb stuff. Who did all the leading yesterday is in 2nd place.
These 3 absolutely Peter. It's Rookies Cup in its most classic form.
It is, isn't it? Such a tough. It's 164 kilometres there, 102 miles away. They get up to 194 kilometres.
Drilling it now, Peter. They are over a 1/10 of a second quicker, maybe even 2/10 or 3.
Totally different race today. Ramaddeepa, as we say, the confidence that he got from that super. Doesn't matter before they scrub off speed into the left-hander here, climbing the hill
ahead of everybody else. That last lap around, and that is making the difference. We're on board with every
curved ride into 2nd place yesterday. He slots in behind Karpushin in 4th gear, all the way up here in 4th.
Karpushin just cut across the front of Uriarte, leading what's now really the chasers. We're looking at Zen Mitani, the Japanese rider, just behind us in spine.
Has bounced back with the confidence that he has, taking pole position, erasing the disappointment.
Arte, sorry there, Peter, that was so close. They're being ultra brave through there. But look at Gonzalez, just waited by Kevin Schwantz. That's why he runs the number 34. But look out front, Ramadipa now into the lead.
From yesterday.
Waiting to pounce on a bunch of these riders that are coming down the waterfall. They fan out 3 abreast towards the penultimate ahead of Morelli and Beñat Fernandez.
But Brian Iriarte is not letting them go. Look, he's there in 4th place.
Down through the Omega curve they come. Scene of plenty of drama over the ultimate curve. Iriarte up to the inside. Carpusha doesn't want to give an inch, but he's forced to. He cuts back up the inside.
He's close into them and he's going to lock on to the rear of the number 7 Beñat Fernandez in 3rd as they go.
Last 24 hours or so as Iriarte gets nerfed wide by Beñat Fernandez. Not side, they go off the track, over onto the black stuff, in towards the final corner. Iriarte has to
go down the hill.
And Ramadipa's lead was short-lived. Morelli took him straight back. He's saying no, white from the same part of Spain, one from Santander, one from the Basque Country, almost neighbours basically. Give away and move back down into 3rd place.
Yeah, he went from 1st to 3rd just on the...
I need to lead this race. I've got the pace. I don't want to get overtaken in towards turn 1. You're following me. In geographical terms, you can say.
Well, great on the scrub and the brakes into the left-hander. That's Carpushin that leads again.
But Morelli's smart. He knows he just needs to get out front and absolutely go for it. None of this tap in the rear seat.
You mix of nationalities there at the front of the field, isn't it? Kyrgyzstan. And still 15 laps to go. My goodness, I don't know how heart rate will stand this. Up unit rubbish. That's right. But he only qualified 15th. He was on the 5th row of the grid. So, you know, leads
from Indonesia, Spain, Argentina, Italy.
The inside, it's the number 11 of David Gonzalez who has a look. If his pace is quicker than he was running in qualifying, maybe the bike isn't really so.
Zen Mitani, the number 34, up into 9th place now as Pratama. Oh, someone's down in the background! Oh, it was Danish! Danish went down, Peter, I'm sure of it!
Up to do this, but he's a bright, wily rider and he'll make the best of the situation.
Pratama was the one who got really pushed back in the latest big shuffle.
Yeah, and as Zen said, his real problem is...
Now by 12 points, here's what happened. He cuts up the inside, he goes wide.
There's the 51 of Brian Iriarte. He'll be late on the brakes at the bottom there. He goes from his qualifying. He came off the 6th row of the grid today from 16th, and he said it's just...
He's got a lot of corner speed, too much. He lost the front twice, and the second time he didn't catch it.
4th to 3rd.
Perfect line choice from the 95 and Morelli there, guarding his line well.
It's just very hard when you come from the back like that. But he's, you know, he did a superb job. Was it Carter Thompson he clipped actually?
I think so.
Whatever it was.
Truly not sacrificing his run through the penultimate turn into this final corner they come. Going to get a big job.
Yesterday in the wet, he got up to 5th place. I wonder if he can do the same thing today.